Hello and welcome back to the Watford Way. Today for Manchester United versus Watford. We're here today to do a live match watch long for the game. I'm James and I'm going to be taking you through the whole game and obviously giving my reaction to whatever happens. Fingers crossed Watford will win today. Our first opportunity to do the league double over Manchester United. I highly doubt that will happen, but if it does, keep your fingers crossed. I'll be here to bring it all for you today. So before we get into the game, let's run you through the Watford starting 11. Only one change for Watford, I believe, and that's Kiko Feminier missing out with a slight knock. Jeremy Ngakia comes in for him. But apart from that, we're unchanged from last time out. So it's Ben Foster in goal, Jeremy Ngakia, Imran Louza, Joshua King, Tom Cleverley, Hassan Kamara, Craig Cathcart, Musa Sissoko, Samir, Ismail Assar, and Emmanuel Dennis. For me, I probably would have taken Cleverley out and brought Kayembe in. I think another good thing to point out is that João Pedro does make the bench for Watford for this game. João Pedro and Kuchka have been out with a minor knock by the sounds of it from what the club have told us. So João Pedro does return to the bench. I probably would have liked to have seen João Pedro start as well instead of Joshua King. But to be fair, it's just it's an okay team. You know, this is the team that has struggled all season long. But as I said, you know, Cleverly out probably, and Kayembe in, and probably Joshua King out. And João Pedro in, but apart from that, I think the team is pretty much spot on from Roy. I just hope he doesn't set up really negatively. And I just hope we give the game a go. You know, going back to the last game against Manchester United, we pressed them. You know, we brought the game to them. We won every challenge. You know, we won all the second balls, and we played a really progressive game. And I just hope that Roy Hodgson, has looked at that game where we beat them 4-1, and hopefully he can implement some of that today. VJ's in chat. Hello, VJ. Caroline's in chat. Adam is in chat as well. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Please share the stream with your friends, with your family if they can't make the game. And obviously, I'd be very much happy if they joined me here today. Just running you through the Manchester United lineup as well. Obviously, they have a ridiculous squad, as we're all aware. And starting with David De Gea in goal, Victor Lindelof, Paul Pogba, CR7, Cristiano Ronaldo himself, Fred, Bruno Fernandes, Rafael Varane, Alex Telles, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Nemanja Matic, and Anthony Alanga. On the bench, Manchester United is Dean Henderson, Dalot, Phil Jones, Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, Jesse Lingard, Juan Mata, Marcus Rashford, and Jadon Sancho. So very, very interesting there from Manchester United. Harry Maguire has been dropped by the looks of it for Victor Lindelof. So I thought that's quite interesting. And obviously, it's a fantastic team. I expect Manchester United to beat Watford today with the quality they've got. However, we've beaten them already this season 4-1. A very comfortable win, to be honest. Obviously, that was under a different manager in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, but we have beaten them this season. And I expect a good performance today, because the performance last time out against Crystal Palace was absolutely dreadful. So, I'm expecting a much improved performance from Watford today. The Manchester United players are out and they're holding up a peace symbol, of course. Before we get into this stream, Watford doing the same as well. Ben Foster, Watford, they're all coming over to hold up a peace symbol in regards to the ongoing crisis in Ukraine, between Ukraine and Russia. And I just hope everyone in that situation is safe, is keeping themselves as safe as possible, and hopefully our world leaders can come together and create a diplomatic solution rather than obviously a violent solution. So good to see the Watford and Manchester United players there making a stand against the ongoing crisis in Ukraine. Rudy is in chat. Hi, Rudy. Hope you're doing well, buddy. And yeah, thank you for joining me for the watch along today. And Adam says Ronaldo will get pocketed by Craig Cathcart. I hope that's the case. I really do hope that's the case, but we'll obviously have to wait and see. And James is in chat as well. Tailor-made Arm is here. Keep up the great work, mate. At least something decent. Hope there's something decent to watch during the game. Thank you very much, Pidge, mate. Really appreciate that. And yeah, Old Trafford is ready to go. I'm ready to go. I hope you're ready to go as well. Massive game for Watford today. Burnley are on a good run. Newcastle on a good run. Norwich are struggling. Leeds are struggling. They just got beat 4-0 by Tottenham. But it's vital that every single game we strive to pick up as many points as possible. Whether we get a draw today or whether we get a win, we need to. We can't keep losing games, all right? So, it's vital we pick up the 3 points. I'll let you know when I kick off. So if you are watching along with me, you can sync up your stream with me. So I'll let you know when we do kick off in this game. Jeremy Ngakia starting instead of Kiko Feminier today as well. Great to see Ngakia back in the lineup. I definitely think defensively he offers a lot more stability than Ngakia. I think against Crystal Palace, Feminier, going forward, Feminier is great, right? He should be a right winger really. But defensively, he gets so easily done, gets so easily turned. I am tempted to maybe throw Jeremy in there for the upcoming games, but the players do take the knee here at Old Trafford, and we are ready to kick off. Bruno Fernandes ready to kick us off here at Old Trafford, and he does so, and we have kicked off at Old Trafford, and I'm 5 seconds into the game, and I'm very, very excited. God, I really hope Watford can pull something out of the bag today. But Emmanuel Dennis is straight on the ball. And Watford looking to counter-attack here. 20 seconds into the game. Oh. Ismail Assar with a great run there. And Manchester United pick back up possession. I do think it's going to be a good game, actually. United obviously need to win. We obviously need to win. Kevin Friends, the referee, by the way, Lee Mason on VAR duties. Manchester United have made a few changes today as well. Obviously, Harry Maguire coming out. Alex Telles and Aaron Wan-Bissaka coming in as well. Very, very interesting. I think Jadon Sancho's on the bench for them as well. So it's an interesting game. In recent years, we have done well against Manchester United. I remember beating them under Nigel Pearson. Obviously, we beat them this season under Ranieri. And I think we beat them under Walter Mazzarri as well, didn't we, if I'm not mistaken? So, in recent memory, we've actually beat them at home, 3 times, which is fantastic. But away from home, we always do seem to struggle at Old Trafford. And yeah, 1 minute into the game, it's been very even, but obviously it's hard to judge. It's hard to judge a game 1 minute in. Score prediction says Will. I'm going to go with the same score that we beat Manchester United with earlier in the season. I'll go 4-1 to Watford, but don't take me too literally. That's me being very optimistic. I expect we will lose today, but if I was to predict a score, I'll go 4-1 to Watford. I'm not sure what's happened here. We got a corner. We've got a throw in just on the corner flag, actually, by the looks of it. Emmanuel Dennis doing some good work down there. It is Caroline. It is. It's always exciting. They're one of the biggest clubs in the world. I do enjoy playing them. But we always do seem to struggle, obviously, away at Old Trafford as well. Watford do have a corner here with Imran Louza. Must have just missed that. So Imran Louza whips it in. Oh, is that out for another Watford corner? It is. So 2 corners early on here for Watford. Obviously, Musa Sissoko scored from a corner against Crystal Palace, which is a good header from Sissoko, actually. But, it doesn't matter because the actual result didn't go our way. But I was, in the stands, I was buzzing that we scored from a corner finally, because it's been a very, very long time. But here we go again. Imran Louza whips it back in. And Victor Lindelof heads away. And Manchester United trying to hit us on the counter here. Cristiano Ronaldo running forward. Joshua King does really well tracking back. Takes the ball off Cristiano Ronaldo. And Watford coming forward here again. Jeremy Ngakia on the right. Whips it in. And that's easy for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Very open start here, to be honest. Paul Pogba playing for Manchester United, obviously, as well, just coming back from injury. Looks like he'll be leaving the club in the summer by everything I've been reading. Looks like he's going to be running down his contract. Please subscribe if you're new as well. That'd be much appreciated. And trying to hit 600 subscribers by my birthday I've aimed for. So my birthday is on the 25th of March. So if we can hit 600 subscribers by then, that would make me very, very, very happy. Come on, Watford. Joshua King tracking right back here to left back almost. Interesting. It does look like we have set up in the 4-3-3 system when we're attacking. Oh dear. Ronaldo. Oh, Ronaldo hits the post. Cristiano Ronaldo's hit the post. He had loads of time in the box. and Cristiano Ronaldo hits the post. I'm not sure if Ben Foster got a slight touch on that. But to be honest, Ronaldo should have scored that opportunity. So Cristiano Ronaldo hitting the post here early on at Old Trafford. Matic on the ball now, spreads it wide to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Back to Alanga, Pogba, Wan-Bissaka. Out for a throw-in. So Ronaldo going close there. I'm not sure if they're going to show it on the replay or not, but Ronaldo literally had so much time in the Watford penalty area. Literally had about 10 seconds to turn, take a touch, turn, shoot. And, I expect better from Ronaldo in them situations. I expect him to score, and, it's a little for Watford there that he hasn't done so. And here comes the Manchester United pressure. They're pushed right up the pitch. And Watford sitting so deep at the moment. I agree, Francis, but the problem is you can restrict Pogba and Bruno, but then you've got Alanga, Rashford, Ronaldo. You can restrict certain players, but they still have, many other players in the team who obviously can hurt us. So I'm not sure what tactics Roy would have implemented, really. When we go forward, it looks like we are, we're playing a 4-3-3 system when Watford have possession and when we're attacking. But when we're actually sitting deep and defending, it looks like we've gone for maybe a 4-4-1-1, something like that. It's quite interesting. I just hope we don't sit back and defend the whole game, because I really, Manchester United have been so poor this season. You can really get at them. So I do think if Roy is very passive in the way we play, I think that's probably, the wrong way to go about it, really. Yeah, I think when we're defending, King's coming out to the left, Adam. But obviously, when we're going forward, he obviously plays up front. So I think the system really depends on what phase of play we're in during the match, whether we're defending, have the ball, or if we're going forward. So it's interesting from Roy. It's interesting. I don't think Roy's necessarily the long-term solution to Watford's problems. So as I said a couple of streams ago, I've accepted we'll get relegated. So I'm going to try and enjoy the season as much as I can. And if we do stay up, then fantastic. But if not, then I've not stressed myself out too much about it. And, we're playing one of the biggest clubs in the world today. But Watford do have the ball through Musa Sissoko, who plays it through to Dennis, who just gets onto the end of it ahead of Victor Lindelof. Dennis out on his right-hand side. Alex Telles trying to take the ball off Emmanuel Dennis, who does really, really well. Musa Sissoko now turns. And Manchester United have the ball again. Back with David De Gea. Joshua King trying to pressure him. Watford have the ball again. Ismail Assar turns. Oh my. Jesus. Tell you what, we could have made an opportunity out of that attack. Just faffing about with the ball again in the final third. I think that's really where Watford lack, in the final third. We can get into them positions through Dennis and Sarr, but actually when it comes to the final ball and the final end product, another ball whipped in there to Ronaldo, and it goes out for a United corner. There's some building works outside my window, guys, so bear with me. I'm just gonna shut my window. Just give me 2 seconds. There we go. A lot better. Do apologise about that. The corner's whipped in by Manchester United. Alex Telles now on this right-hand side. Wan-Bissaka fires about 80 yards over the crossbar. Do apologise about that. Just some building works going on in my next door neighbour's garden. But yeah, it's an exciting game, actually, this. It started off at quite a high tempo. Manchester United clearly trying to, get a lot of crosses in the box for Ronaldo. I think that's clearly their game plan by the first, 9 minutes I've seen anyway. See on the replay. Ronaldo. What? I can't believe he's not scored there. They're just showing the replay from Ronaldo's earlier chance. I think Ben Foster might actually get a finger on that. But even so, you know, Ronaldo should be scoring that. Imran User on the ball, looking a threat in this first half. Tom Cleverley out wide to Joshua King. He's playing out on this left wing at the moment. Very, very interesting. Watford playing really high, actually. When we've got the ball, we're actually all right. But when we're defending, I just can't trust us. Kamara out on this left-hand side, been a fantastic signing, of course, coming in January. Snip at £4 million from Nice, out in Ligue 1 in France. Yeah, fantastic signing. Come on, Watford. Come on. Come on. Into Pogba. Pogba heads on. Manchester United still with the ball. Ronaldo into Telles. Telles driving at the Watford back four. Alex Telles. Tom Cleverley picks it back up. Well done, Tom. Obviously, Tom Cleverley, formerly of Manchester United. Ismaila Sarr running down the right. Great to have Sarr back, isn't it? You know, I know we were bad before Sarr come back from injury, and we still are bad with Sarr back. But, you know, having him in the team does give you that, you know, little extra bit of, you know, hope and positivity when he's playing, that he can, you know, make some magic moment or create an opportunity, like he did against Aston Villa. You know, it's a great cross for Dennis, wasn't it, from Sarr? So, you know, it is a positive that he's back. Oh, good save by Ben Foster there. Fantastic save by Foster. Sissoko picks the ball back up, and Watford clear. 11 minutes, 30 seconds gone here at Old Trafford. Still Watford 0, Manchester United 0. But Bruno Fernandes going close there. Ben Foster with a standard save, I'd say. It was straight at him. But Bruno Fernandes should have, I mean, again, you know, we've had Ronaldo early on, Fernandes there. You know, Fernandes should be scoring that opportunity. Caroline with an update from another match. Brentford have had a player sent off after 11 minutes, still 0-0 against Newcastle. Very, very interesting. Now, I saw Christian Eriksen was actually on the bench for Brentford, which was fantastic to see, because obviously we all know what happened with Eriksen during the Euros. So yeah, great to see Eriksen, you know, back on the bench at Brentford, and hopefully he'll feature today, because, you know, I think he deserves it. But Kamara and Joshua King trying to play out from the back here. Dennis on this left-hand side trying to wriggle away from about 3 Manchester United players. Yeah, let me know your score predictions in chat as well before the first goal scored. Ronaldo again trying to dink Ben Foster. Joshua King comes out with the ball. It's been open. It's been a good game. I'm quite enjoying this. I like it when games have a good tempo to them. You know, sometimes you play, you know, you play the big teams. You play, you know, Manchester City, Chelsea, you know, Liverpool, and they have about 80% possession. But Manchester United, good defending there by Kamara. Manchester United, you've always got, I feel like we've always got a chance. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's their defence. I don't know if it's just their overall team mentality. But, you know, you always just feel you've got a chance to, you know, nick something against Manchester United, whether that be a draw, whether that be a win. There's Ralph Rangnick there. They've got some difficult games coming, Manchester United as well. They've got Manchester City, Tottenham, Liverpool. So they would have really highlighted today as one of the last opportunities to probably pick up 3 points before obviously they go on that run. Ben Foster clears out to Kamara on this left-hand side. Oh dear, we're faffing about a bit now. Sissoko picks it up. Sissoko drives forward. Sarr's out on his right-hand side. Oh, such a poor ball by Sissoko. It's really what he struggles with, isn't it? Is a great midfielder. He's really physical, really strong. He breaks up play. But when he drives forward in that final third, I think that's where Sissoko really, really lacks. But here we go. Manchester United. Telles whips the ball in. Ronaldo scores. It's offside. It's offside. Don't worry. It's offside. It's offside. Oh my goodness. Ronaldo scores, but it is offside. It is offside. God. Yeah, clearly off. Just off by literally his head, pretty much, like that much. So there you go. Ronaldo again coming close for Manchester United. Great ball in by Telles. Tap in for Ronaldo, but it is ruled offside. I thought we was 1-0 down there, courtesy of CR7. Yeah, clearly off there by Ronaldo. Yeah, it is easy. It is easy. But then again, we've had opportunities already this game. We've had counter-attacking opportunities. So I do think Watford will have a few more chances in the game, as we have now. Emmanuel Dennis driving down the left, and Manchester United pick up possession again. I do think we'll have more chances. It's just about keeping Manchester United at bay, because if they do go ahead, just the run of form Watford are on at the moment. Yes, we beat Aston Villa, but looking at our home form especially, it's been absolutely dreadful. Oh dear, here come United again. Ronaldo, still Ronaldo. They're just kind of camped on the edge of our box at the moment. I agree, Adam. I agree. I do think we'll score today, probably. The talent we've got up front, I do think Watford will score. Ben Foster, that's easy for Ben. Well done, Ben. Yeah, I do think there's a chance that Watford can get something out of the game. That Watford can get something out of every game. But for some reason this season, the players, the managers, the recruitment have chosen to make that task a lot more difficult. But yeah, ideally, I'd rather beat Crystal Palace than Manchester United. I'd rather beat the teams in and around us. I'd rather beat Norwich. I'd rather beat Burnley. I'd rather beat Leeds. But obviously, if we won today, I'm not gonna necessarily complain about that. But that could all get taken away, very, very quickly. We just have to, keep system. Here we go. Long ball for Watford. Oh, it's Ismaila Sarr there. Very close. Pogba's really dominating this game, though. Especially in midfield. The Watford players really letting Paul Pogba have the freedom of Old Trafford at the moment. Wan-Bissaka. Good play down his right-hand side. Fred. Kamara picks it up. I tell you what, Kamara is so good. Really good. Clears. And Rafael Varane picks it up for yet another Manchester United attack. I've got quite a fun evening planned actually after this game. So hopefully Watford will win. Then I've got chicken burgers for dinner, which I'm looking forward to, and then um, after that I'm off to the cinema to see a film called Uncharted, which if you're not aware is based on the video game Uncharted. So I'm looking forward to that. Bruno Fernandes going close there again. You know, Fernandes has had 2 opportunities so far. Ronaldo's had 2 opportunities. Um, you know, they should be at least a goal ahead, I would say, Manchester United. I'd say Watford are very lucky not to be a goal down. Just having a few issues with my feed here, guys. Just bear with me just while I refresh this. I've never ever missed a goal when streaming. I've probably jinxed myself now, but I never ever have. Um, just bear with me while I just get this back up. There we go. We're back. We are back. 20 minutes gone here at Old Trafford. Still Manchester United 0, Watford 0. Here's Kamara down the left. Tom cleverly. I don't think so, Rhythm. I think him and Kiko Femini is probably on the same level in different aspects. I think that Kiko going forward is superb, but defensively he's awful. Whereas Ngakia defensively is a lot better than Kiko, but going forward Ngakia doesn't really offer much at all. So yeah, that's my thoughts on them. But I think for me, you just change. I'd change them depending on the opposition. So today, for example, Manchester United, you know you're going to be defending a lot. They've got quality players. Probably opt for Ngakia in that scenario. Whereas, you know, if we're going to play a weaker side, if we are going to play a Norwich or Leeds, where you know there's going to be a lot more space going forward, then play Kiko. But yeah, Kiko's out with an injury apparently today anyway. So was it an injury? It might have been an illness. I'm not sure, but I'm glad Ngakia is getting a chance because, you know, he still is very, very young. I think he's only 21. So, you know, we're asking a lot of a Premier League 21-year-old fullback. There's not many fullbacks really playing at that age in the Premier League consistently. So I think he's doing absolutely fine. Dennis now chasing, pressuring David De Gea. Tell you what, we've been all right. We've been all right. I'm happy. I'm happy with the performance so far. Here comes Bruno, but Ben Foster's out. Ben Foster distributes quickly for the first time in what feels like ages. Well done, Ben. He usually holds onto the ball for about 20 seconds. Here we go. Come on, Watford. Come on. Match stats so far. Manchester United have 60% possession to Watford's 40, and they've had 3 attempts on goal to Watford's. They've had 5 attempts on goal to Watford's 3. So very even, to be honest. You know, especially coming up against a good side like them. I say a good side. They've not been playing very well, but they do have quality players. Yeah, Matic and Pogba are probably have been their key players so far in terms of dictating the tempo of the game. Here's Lindelof. Spreads it out wide to Wan-Bissaka. We'll have Callum in at half-time once again. So if you do have any questions for Callum at half-time, obviously Callum is a Watford fan, do not worry. Feel free, just gives me a little bit of a break at half-time to collect myself, calm down from getting too stressed from watching Watford, and I'll be back for the second half. So if you do have any questions about Watford or about anything in general, keep them for half-time because Callum will be happy to answer them for you. Here we go. On the left here, whipped in by Tellez. Sarr has the ball, clears it right up the pitch. Dennis battling for it, and it goes straight back to a Manchester United player. Fred on the ball now. Out wide to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I do think Jeremy Ngakia reminds me of Wan-Bissaka quite a lot. Just, the long dangly legs. Because Wan-Bissaka, like Ngakia, is not that great going forward. So I do see a lot of similarities between the two of them. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Sierralta, to be honest with him. I just think Roy likes Cathcart and Samir. I think Sierralta seems to be fit and available for selection. He was our first choice centre back last season, but for reasons unbeknownst to us, Sierralta's just not. He's just not. At the start of the season, he just wasn't up to Premier League standard, and it obviously takes time, and it takes consistency and consistent starts in the team. But we just couldn't afford that time, I don't think, this season. But here's Joshua King driving forward, he loses the ball. And the Watford player's down injured here, but the referees let play on. Fred's driving forward. And Ben Foster. Ronaldo's gone round Ben Foster. Ronaldo! Oh. So Ben Foster come out, committed himself. Ronaldo went round Ben Foster. The angle was too tight to have a shot. So Ronaldo crossed it across the box. And Fernandes headed over the bar. But again, getting in behind Watford. I think it's really only a matter of time till United score, but we're still holding on for the moment. I can't actually make out who that was who went down injured for Watford. I don't know if they're going to show it on a replay or not. But yeah, Ronaldo went round Foster, but he took it too far wide, so he couldn't take on the shot. Dinked it across to Fernandes, who heads over the bar. So Ronaldo and Fernandes really, as we expected, are the main threats. That was Imran Louza, who's gone down there injured. He seems to be okay. Please subscribe as well if you are new to the channel. That'd be much appreciated. We obviously want to hit 600 subscribers by my birthday, which is less than a month to go now. So if you can do that, that would be absolutely superb. That'd be very, very nice. 28 minutes gone now at Old Trafford. Watford on the ball. Oh, we just waste all these opportunities we get in the final third. We just seem to waste them. Matic driving forward now. Cleverly's been okay today, actually. I mean, I was slating Cleverly against Crystal Palace, but to be fair, he has actually been. He's not been too bad today. He's not been too bad. Wow, what a ball that is out wide. Whipped in. Ronaldo. Oh, again, nearly Ronaldo scoring a goal, but Ben Foster comes out to save the day for Watford. Wow. Kamara there having a tussle with Pogba down by our corner flag. Seems like Seems like the linesman has signalled for a United corner. But yeah, just watching the replay back there of that Ronaldo chance. Telles whips it in. Ronaldo heads it. Oh, Foster just gets ahead of him. So Telles whips it in. I think it's the Langer actually who heads it on, and Ronaldo tries to get a toe to it, but he can't. And it's actually a Manchester United corner now. So Alex Telles coming out to this right-hand side to take it. Telles whips the ball in. Watford head clear with Bruno Fernandes now. Back to Telles. Cleverly picks it up. Out for United throw. I can't take my eyes off the match at the moment. I hope so. I hope so, Francis. I think it's a good sign. You know, let them get their opportunities out the way early on, and hopefully, you know, second half we can make something happen. I'd definitely take 0-0 at half time. If you're not giving me your score prediction already, let me know in chat. I've gone optimistically for a 4-1 Watford victory. Let me know if I'm ridiculous, but that's what I've gone with. I do think we'll concede just because defensively we are absolutely crap. But yeah, that's me being very, very optimistic. Ball's whipped in, awful ball. Wan-Bissaka picks it up. He whips it in actually. Cleverly clears the ball. It's gone out for a United throw. West Ham unofficial Jake is in chat. Hello, Jake, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Afternoon, James. Hold on, please. We want to get the win, Jake. We want to try and get the win. Ellis says, if only we didn't have Stevie Wonder up front, it would be 5-0. To be fair, Ellis, you know, you should be 1-0 up. Ronaldo has had, you know, many opportunities. Bruno Fernandes had the one-on-one opportunity with Ben Foster that, you know, he should have scored. For someone of his quality, he should have scored that. But Watford still holding on. United are dominating the game though, but we are holding on. We are holding on, just about. Yeah, I'm always positive, always positive. Even if we lost, you know, 7-0, I'll still try and find a little bit of positivity somewhere. Fred on the ball now, into Ronaldo, into Pogba. Pogba on the edge of the box. Oh. Wan-Bissaka now. Referee blows up for a blooming foul. God. Caroline's gone 2-1 to Watford. I'm also always optimistic as well. Often disappointed though. A lot of people say to me, James, why don't you know, go in expecting to lose, and if you do win, you know, then it's even better. But I just don't like going into matches thinking Watford are going to lose. Yes, we've literally lost nearly every game this season, but I still predict Watford wins. Like, if you asked me, you know, if Watford were going to face Bayern Munich, I'd still predict a Watford win, right? But Manchester United do have a free kick in a dangerous area. Bruno Fernandes standing over it. It's probably too far out for the shot, but I wouldn't put it. I wouldn't put it past Bruno. He crosses it in. Sissoko on the ball now. The wall did the job. But it only goes straight to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Thank you, Banham. See you soon, buddy. Newcastle beating Brentford. I would have liked to draw in that game, but equally, you know, I think Newcastle are going to stay up anyway. And as Caroline said earlier, you know, Brentford apparently are down to 10 men as well. So that's probably to be expected from Newcastle, but it's obviously frustrating because we want to keep as many teams down with us as possible. So a draw probably in that game would have been the better result for Watford. Oh, there's a stat here actually. The last 5 minutes in the game, Manchester United have had 93% possession. Madness. That does show how passive we've been in the last few minutes. Joe Linton with the goal for Newcastle. Very rare goal for Joe Linton. Popper again on this right-hand side. Wan-Bissaka gets the better of Kamara. And it goes out for United. Throw in. Got any questions for me? Let me know. Feel free. I'll be happy to answer them. But Wan-Bissaka out to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes with a shot from about 35 yards out. It's Fred, sorry. It's Fred. And it goes way over the bar. I do apologise if I get the player names wrong sometimes. I'm watching on the screen about this big, so making out the shirt numbers is quite difficult. Ben Foster with the goal kick. Manchester United still in possession. They've really dominated, the last 10 minutes or so. I think a goal was inevitable, but here they come again. Fred, Fernandes, Pogba, tackled, foul, another free kick for Manchester United. Very annoying. Not sure what's happening here. I thought the referee was going over to the VAR monitor for a second. Sorry, because I'm switching between chat and the stream. Sometimes I might have missed something. But it's a free kick in a similar position to the one they just had. It is in shooting distance. Fernandes took the last one. I don't know if Ronaldo's going to stand over this. No, Ronaldo's walked away from it. It looks like it's going to be Fernandes standing over this free kick. He could probably have a shot here. Ben Foster's left-hand side. Tellez has a shot. Goes just to the left-hand side of Ben Foster's post. So yeah, Alex Tellez going close there. We've done well to hold on. I've got to be honest. We have done well to keep it 0-0. I don't think the game will stay 0-0. I do think someone will score. Probably them. The thing is, the first 10 minutes was really promising from a Watford perspective, but the last 10 minutes for them has been pure domination in terms of possession on the ball. Here's Ismaila Sarr though on this left-hand side. Still Ismaila Sarr. Sure, it's a Watford throw, ref. Thank you, thank you. "38 minutes gone. It'll be so good to get a goal before half time. It'd be so good. The scenes in my bedroom." Not mentioned the Watford fans, actually. All the Watford fans travelling up to Old Trafford today. I believe it was sold out in the away end, which is obviously great to see. Gutted again. I couldn't be there, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm here today to talk to you instead, so I hope you're enjoying my company. But here come United again. Spreading it out wide. Fred out to Alex Telles. Sissoko breaks up the play. Ismaila Sarr on the ball, trying to drive forward. They are double teaming Ismaila Sarr at the moment. It's really difficult for Ismaila Sarr to really get a run at anyone. Yeah, Sarr's having quite a frustrating game. I'm not going to blame him too much because that's what happens when you're a good player. You know, he is the only really top quality player on our team who's performed consistently, and obviously, you know, they've targeted him, and rightly so. And you know, we'd do that to other teams we come up against. But in terms of actually having an attacking outlet, when they do stop your best player from playing, it's very frustrating. But here's Sissoko driving forward. Musa Sissoko, Ismaila Sarr cuts inside. Ismaila Sarr has a shot. Oh, referee, get out. Get out. He's just taking the piss. I don't care. Who is this ref? Kevin Friend is probably one of the refs. Yeah, it's Kevin Friend. He's probably one of the refs I dislike the most in the Premier League. He just comes across so arrogant and like he doesn't care about anything. He's just so, I don't know. He just annoys me. He's just. I don't mind Mike Dean, to be honest. I think Mike Dean's quite a good referee, but Kevin Friend just gets on my tits, to be honest with you. He just gets on my tits. Here's Ronaldo, though. Samir heads away. I do still find it surreal that Watford are playing against Cristiano Ronaldo, but there you go. We are in the Premier League. We are in the Premier League. It's mental, isn't it? You know, we're coming up against Ronaldo now, and you know, next season we'll be coming up against Luton Town. It's the contrast is very different. You know, Ronaldo, Luton Town, Ronaldo, Luton Town. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. Here's Wan-Bissaka on this right-hand side. Fred goes down in the box. Referee says no penalty, but this could be going to VAR. It's Alanga down, sorry. Alanga went down in the box there. Wouldn't surprise me if this is going to get checked by VAR because he is still down, and calls from the crowd. The referee has stopped play. I think this could be being checked by VAR. Let's have a look on the replay. Craig Cathcart challenges Alanga. Does he get the ball? That's the question. I don't think he does. I think this is going to be a penalty. I think this is going to be a penalty to Manchester United. As I said, I don't have the commentary on, so I don't really know what's happening. It looks like play is going to continue. Yeah, it has continued. There you go. No penalty. Do not worry. Here's Lindelof. So if you're interested, I'm currently on 42 minutes, 27 seconds. Here's Fred. Varane. Back to Fred. Joshua King intercepts, loses the ball. I don't like Joshua King out on this left-hand side. I just think he lacks the pace to beat, to beat the fullbacks he comes up against. It's just a bit of a strange decision. If he was going to put someone on the left, I'd take King off and put João Pedro on, just because João Pedro, his dribbling ability is so good. It's so good. So if I was Roy, I'd probably take Cleverley off, Kayembe on, and King off and Pedro on. Here's Ismaila Sarr driving forward. Dennis now on this left-hand side. Oh, what a tackle. What a recovery tackle that was. Dennis would have been through on goal. Oh, my goodness. And here's Pogba. Spreads it out wide. Here's Ronaldo trying to go around Ngakia. United throw in. Ronaldo throws quickly. Newcastle beating Brentford 2-0 now. It's all going on. It's all going on. Here's Matic. Matic driving forward. Bruno. Ronaldo. Too far wide to have a shot. He slips. Here's Fred. What's happened there, ref? Not sure what's happened. I think Ronaldo might be injured here. No, he's okay. He's okay. So as I said, Callum will be joining me at half-time. So get your questions in, Callum, about the game, and he'll be happy to answer them for you. 44 minutes gone here at Old Trafford. Still Manchester United 0, Watford 0. But that could all change within a matter of seconds. Here's Ben Foster, who's set upfield. Please subscribe to the Watford Way if you haven't already as well. My aim is to hit 600 subscribers by my birthday, which is in a month's time. So if you can do that, and you'd make me very, very happy, that would be absolutely fantastic. So if you could subscribe, if you are new, that would be absolutely superb. But here we go, Craig Cathcart. Kicks clear. 1 minute at a time here at Manchester United. Watford defending for their lives. Ismail Assar picks up the ball. Here's Sissoko. Here's Loser. Here's Cleverly. Loses the ball. Alanga driving forward. Out wide to Telles. Telles crosses in. Ngakia closes him down. Literally 10 seconds to go now in this first half. 5 seconds to go now. And that is half-time here at Old Trafford. So half-time at Old Trafford. Score currently is Manchester United 0, Watford 0. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll be back for the second half. And in the meantime, we'll bring Callum in to take your questions at half-time. Callum, half-time, Watford 0, Manchester United 0. Callum, can you hear me, buddy? Don't know if Callum's there. Hello? I'm not sure. We'll wait. We'll wait till Callum's in. Send him a quick message. But yeah, actually, I was quite happy with that first half, to be honest. I mean, obviously, United, United should have probably been, 2 or 3 goals ahead. But actually, overall, we've kept it 0-0. We've kept it at 0-0, and to be quite honest, I'd be quite happy if the game ended right there. A draw away at Old Trafford would be a good result for us. But obviously, I want the 3 points. We've had opportunities so far this half, and hopefully we can capitalise on that the second half. Let's see if we've got Callum back available to take your questions at half time, and obviously Callum will discuss the game from his perspective as well. Callum, can you hear me?
Just about, mate. I've had a nightmare with my connections today. I don't know what's going on.
Don't worry about it, buddy. So
yeah, it's been crazy.
Before I shoot off, Old Trafford 0-0 currently at half time. You must be happy with that, Callum. Obviously, they probably should have scored through Ronaldo and Bruno Fernandes, but largely, I say largely, we kept them at bay. They should have scored, but you must be happy with the draw at half time.
Yeah, it's been decent so far. I feel like I remember you saying to Adam in the chat that Watford have a chance of scoring. And I think we do, even though the stats say different. I think we've had 3 shots on goal with not seeing one on target so far. Man United have been far more possessive and far more dominated on the ball. Pogba, I think, has been electric for them so far. So yeah, it's been a decent result so far. If we can hold on, then that'll definitely help us, because I think Burnley are losing at the moment to Crystal Palace, and Newcastle are winning, yes, sure, 2-0, which won't help us as much, but I think they're moving up to 14th now or something, which is crazy, considering where they were
I think
a month or so ago, and now they're here.
Probably forget about Newcastle now, to be honest, because they've spent the money.
Yeah, I think they're safe.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't think we should necessarily be focusing on them. But Callum, I'm going to shoot off, have a quick 5-10 minute break. Feel free to chat about the game, and obviously, if you do have any questions for Callum, just type them in chat, and Callum will be happy to answer them. So thank you for coming on, Callum, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Bye-bye.
See ya. Right, hello guys. How are we doing? I just need to get the chat up because I can't tell you today. I've had an absolute nightmare with my streams. I've been trying to find streams that are obviously broadcasting the game, and yeah, it's been a nightmare. But I've finally found a stream now that's somewhat working. You know, it has the occasional lag spike, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, I'm going to see what you guys are saying real quick. So, player of the game so far, I go Lauz and Sissoko. Yeah, I think Sissoko, he's been really good, really dominative as well. He's been giving a lot of solidity to our midfield, I reckon. And Lauser as well has been a really good pivot for us. Yeah, I feel like they've been running our midfield very well. I think Haze Kamara as well, as always, probably one of our best players as well. Again, he's just a very solid left back, to be honest. You can't go wrong with him that much. Sorry. Let's see what else what else you guys are seeing in the chat. Ronaldo was so washed. Well, yeah, he did get the disallowed goal, sure, but it's not, it's not the end of the line. I mean, if we can hold on, that'd be brilliant. So Ngaki has done well. Yeah, he has. He's been all right. I think I've unfortunately missed like the first 20 or so minutes because I've had connection issues, so I haven't seen too much of him. But from what I've seen, he's not done too badly. I mean, I've seen another comment up here that's contrasted with that, saying that he's out of its depth. Who said that? Great, yeah. Rhythm, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm going to say. Yangaki's done well. Lauser's made so many important sessions. Yeah, I agree. I feel like he's been really good, Lauser. And if we can keep him, if we do go into the championship, that'd be amazing. Yangaki's really impressed me. Sa needs to get into the game. Yeah, I've not seen Sa, have too many attacking chances. I mean, the whole team hasn't collectively. But yeah, if we can, get into the game, get Dennis a few more chances because Sa and Dennis, once they have a bit of a partnership and connect really well up front, they could be really lethal for us. So if we can have that and turn it on in the second half a bit, that'd be brilliant. Yeah, so loads of you are saying that Ngaki is really impressive so far. So I'm gonna hold you guys to that. I mean, I've not seen the first 20 minutes that I just said there, so yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he does in the second half for sure because he's a young English talent for us, and it'd be good if we can keep him as well, keep him at the club. I prefer Ngaki over Kiko. If we can improve his attack, we'll be a strong. Yeah, he definitely will be a solid future starting right back. I mean, Kiko, he's not exactly spring chicken anymore. He's about 30 odd. He's in his early 30s, so he's definitely going past it a bit now. And I reckon Ngaki will definitely be a very solid right back for us in the future because if we can hold on to him, which I have no doubt we will, because why would you not want to develop your career at the age you're in at the moment? I feel like he could be really solid for us, definitely. Rhythm has put Ngaki has done well just in previous games. He hasn't had the same impression. Yeah, and to be honest, I don't think over these past few games he's had a chance, really. I mean, Kiko's really kind of pipped him for the games, against Brighton, against West Ham, against all the other games. Really, since I've started the channel, Kiko has started. And yeah, I mean, if we can start him regularly, because obviously, as you guys are saying that he's been impressing you guys. If he does get another start in the next game, that'd be brilliant. I think it's against Arsenal, which I'm actually at. So it'd be great to see him if he does start there, and if he can make the same impression as he's in this game, supposedly, then I have no doubt he'll definitely develop into one of the best young right backs that we have, one of the best young defenders we have for sure. Josh Lewis has put, sorry, I can't speak. We just need the front line to not let us down. Yeah, I mean, we definitely have the attacking talent, like James said earlier on in the stream. We definitely have the prowess and lethality. We just need to unlock that in the second half. I mean, like we did against it in the second half when we last played United when we beat them 4-1. I mean, if we could have that same attacking style, that'd be brilliant. But yeah, I mean, I can't see us, fully replicating what Ranieri did when we beat him 4-1 because that's just not Roy's style of play. But if he does go that bold and he does create quite an attacking Gold Coast style, then that'd be brilliant. But yeah, it's not. I can't see Roy doing that, to be honest. Kiko is so poor defensively. Well, yeah, he's definitely I feel like he can be solid on his day. If he has a good game, I reckon he still can be solid. But Ngaki at the moment, he has age on his side, definitely. He's impressed in this game, and I have no doubt that if he keeps up that same momentum, keeps up the same attitude that he's been playing, and stays solid on the right-hand side combined with Sa, I reckon he'll stay there for the rest of the season, potentially. We don't know. It's going to be a tussle-up. I think Cal Pedro should come on. Yeah, I definitely think so as well. I saw the starting lineup, right, and I saw Ngaki. He was on there because obviously Firmino's out with a knock, and I was thinking, Okay, that's a bit of a switch up. I'm glad to see that Roy's using, the youth of the squad quite well. Even though Fernandes out, I didn't really see that he had much of a choice to play who else to play at right back. But he could have switched up to formation. I just couldn't really see that happening though. So I was like, okay, cool. Ngakia, that's a bit of a difference. Because originally I thought Ngakia was I thought that Firmino was out. I thought that he was subbed out, but yeah, no, he's out with a knock. And so I was interested with that choice. And then I saw King and Cleverley were starting. And I was thinking, oh god, what's going on here? Because I've not seen King. He's not really coming to the game. So yeah, I feel like he should come off for Pedro, because I think Cleverley's actually had a decent game so far. So can you see us scoring second half? It says Caroline. Do you know what? Like I said there, if we can unlock our attacking potential of what we have, I reckon we could definitely score second half, because it's football. I mean, and it's Watford as well. We're so unpredictable. The consistency, we can either have a really poor second half or a really amazing second half, like we did against Man United last time. So it's all unpredictable. But obviously, Man United got a new manager now, Ralf Rangnick. He plays the gegenpress. We'll be able to deal with that in the second half. We'll have to see. Unfortunately, I don't have the answers for that, but it'd be brilliant. Yeah, King has not done it for me today. Completely agree, mate. Yeah, he's been poor, and I don't see what Roy sees in him that he's consistently, a starter for us. He's not, been so lethal in the front of goal. I feel like he's not got the pace. He's not keeping up with the pace of the Premier League, and doesn't have pace himself. So he's not been a useful attacking asset for us. And I think Pedro should definitely take his space. But again, it's Roy. It's Roy's tactics, really. If only Kalu was on the bench, still Pedro can come on and do well. Yeah, Kalu, like I said, I think it was in the preview, Kalu, he's not had a single minute of Premier League football yet, so we don't even know what he's about. He could be absolutely well-beaten for us, and he could be brilliant for us. But I think Pedro, he's proven himself and did really well against Man United last time, so he's used to, what Man United, what the Man United defence are. Even though they're playing against a new manager, he can still use his pace and his flair to, really trouble the likes of Lindelof and Maguire. They're playing at the back. We should press more United players bottling when we do. Yeah, exactly. And that's exactly what Ranieri did the last time he played, in the 4-1. I think we changed to a 4-3-3, and it was quite attacking in Ranieri's part, and we absolutely just dismantled their defence. And sure, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wasn't the best manager at the time, and his tactics were all over the shop, but it shows, we can score. We can score, as simple as that. We have the talent. Cal, what are your score predictions? I'm going to say... Oh, it's a tough one. Obviously, Ronaldo, he did miss that. He did miss that shot. No, he didn't miss it. Sorry. No, he did score it, but it was deemed offside. So, yeah, they've been all over us in terms of, possession-wise. I'm just going to read some of the stats presented by SofaScore. This isn't sponsored, by the way. Don't worry. So it says... Just a second, because my phone's starting to turn off. Yeah, so the stats at the moment currently are... No, James is back. Hello. So 10 shots and 1 shot on target, and then 4 shots for us and none on target. So can't see us scoring. It's going to be a tough one if we can really turn it on and get that attacking lethality going in the second half, like we did in the second half last time we played Man United. Then I reckon we'll have a chance. But my score prediction, I'm going for a 1-1. I reckon it's going to be a 1-0 if we can hold them off.
I've gone 4-1 to Watford.
Well, I mean, I'd love to see that happen, definitely. But I feel like, I said in my prediction, what did I say, 3-1 United, didn't I? But from the way we've been playing, I reckon we can hold them off.
Yeah, I do think we can hold them off. But, if we are going to be realistic, Ronaldo, yes, he was offside, but he did have a couple more opportunities before that. Bruno should have scored. It was a good save by Ben. But
I forgot about that. I should have mentioned that.
That was straight at him. So, they should be ahead, but they're not ahead because they haven't actually scored. So I think that's positive. I do think we need to be more, progressive in terms of how we're playing. I'd look to make a substitution. I don't know if you discussed it already, Callum, but who would you like to bring on? Because for me,
all the live chat was saying Hal Pedro.
Yeah,
everyone was saying in the live chat.
Hal Pedro, yeah.
That's what I said. Yeah, I think King's has not been in it. I said, because I saw when I originally saw the starting 11, King and Cleverley, and I was thinking, well, what is going on there? Because King, he's not proved himself in the best part for loads of games. So I don't know what he's doing in the starting 11 and what Roy really sees in him to warrant him a start every game. So yeah, I'd definitely take off King. And when we have someone so young and so potential, has like how Pedro has so much potential, why he's not starting is beyond me. And Cleverly, to be fair to him, he's held his own this game. I think he's actually not done too badly, but yeah, Keane needs to come off definitely, and how Pedro needs to come on. He's more young. He's more young. He's more pacing. He's got a flair.
Fantastic. Callum, thank you for deputising for me once again. Much appreciated. I'm sure we'll probably speak to you again just after full time as well to get your final thoughts on the match. But again, everyone in chat, so thank you to Callum for coming on. And obviously, you can check out Callum's Instagram page at the Hornets House. He posted some great match day content today. So if you want to check out his starting 11, his preferred 11, make sure you go and check out Callum's Instagram page at the Hornets House. Callum, thank you very much. And we'll speak to you at full time.
See you guys.
Bye-bye. See ya. Bye-bye. There you go. Thank you very much for Callum's coming on there. Players are just about to come out here at Old Trafford. Hope you all enjoyed that. And yeah, gave me a much needed break. I just went outside to get some fresh air, refilled up my water bottle because, guys, very important, stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. Always believe in João Pedro. Oh, thank you for that, Adam. Thank you. Right, here we go. So, second half. You know, what do I expect to come from Watford this second half? Ideally, I'd like Roy Hodgson to make 2 substitutions. I'd like Kayembe to come on to get more control of that midfield. I'd probably take Tom Cleverley off because he does look a bit erratic at times. And in terms of an attacking substitution, I think Joshua King looks a bit isolated. You know, Sarr and Dennis have got involved, but Joshua King does look isolated. So I'd probably look to bring on João Pedro, as we just discussed there with Callum. Please subscribe if you haven't already. That would be much appreciated. But here we go. Here's Dennis coming out of the Old Trafford tunnel. There's Ronaldo as well, getting ready to probably score a hat-trick past us this second half. But yeah, you know what? Who cares? Who cares? Because we're going to get relegated anyway. So there we go. But here we go. Here's Roy. He looks quite angry, actually, Roy Hodgson, coming out at half-time. Wow, he does look angry. He's huffing and puffing. He loves it, though, doesn't he, Roy? He loves football, obviously, but I just think, you know, his tactics are, they're just outdated. They're just outdated tactics, aren't they? But here we go. I tell you what, it's a long old walk from the tunnel at Old Trafford, actually. You got to walk right up the pitch to get to the dugouts. Like the way Watford is built, the tunnel was literally, you come out through the tunnel and the dugouts at either side. But at Old Trafford, the tunnel's in the corner, and you have to walk all the way up to the halfway line. Tom Cleverley is going to get us underway for the second half here at Old Trafford. Come on, Watford. Come on, Watford, as Rudy says. Come on. Come on. I'm surprised you didn't go today, actually, Rudy, because I know you go to pretty much, nearly every game, as many as you can get to. So I was surprised that you're actually in Manchester today. Early on, a corner straight away from Manchester United here, literally 20 seconds into the game. Oh dear, that's bad. More bad news for Watford. Palace won, Burnley won. Hopefully Palace can turn that around. I thought Palace were class, actually. Oh. Here come United. Neither team has made a change so far. Ralph and Roy. I mean, I watch quite a lot of Manchester United because I have quite a lot of friends, from the area. Hold on a second. Here's Pogba. Here's Tellez. Email news picks up back up. Yeah, I've watched quite a lot of them this season, especially under Ralph. And he's very hesitant about making substitutions. And I think Roy is as well to an extent. So we've got 2 managers here who are quite stubborn about making substitutions. So when the first change will happen, I don't know. Hopefully Roy will make it sooner rather than later. But here is Watford trying to get back up the pitch. Imran Loser's been brilliant this season. Here's Ronaldo, though. Oh. I mean, the midfield three today have been non-existent for Watford. You've got Sissoko, Loser, Tom Cleverley. You know, I honestly think Loser's been the only standout midfielder for us today. It's been really, really poor. He's basically been taking on the whole Manchester United team himself. It's a bit crazy, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Come on, Watford. There's Loser. Out for a Manchester United throw-in. The thing is, Adam, he probably will. He'll probably bring Zhao on in the 85th minute, because that's exactly what Roy Hodgson is like. You know, he's stubborn. He doesn't want to change his team. He doesn't want to go too gung-ho, as he's said in his press conferences. So he will probably bring Zhao on, you know, in the 85th minute or the 90th minute, because that's just what he's like. That's gone out of play, surely, ref. What? Taking the piss. Here come United again. Fred out wide to Telles. Fred, Pogba, Telles. Should have played Kayembe. I said that at the very start, Francis. I do think it's very stupid that he continues to persist with Tom Cleverley. Pogba having an attempt on goal there, but went wide. If we can restrict United to, you know, relative long shots, I'd be happy with that. But again, you know, in that situation, you know, Pogba on the half volley there, he probably should be hitting the target. And they've had, you know, 5, 6, 7 of them opportunities so far today, Manchester United. We seem to have caught them on an off day in front of goal, thankfully. It would be good if Mark Goldbridge suddenly linked to my stream, wouldn't it? And like 50,000 people come in to watch my reaction. That would be quite funny. I don't think that's going to happen, though. Watford throw. No, it's not. So it's a free kick. Ignore me. Marcus Rashford, he's getting warmed up off the substitute bench. I'll tell you what, that I would be a bit worried if Rashford come on, because I know he's having a really, really poor season, but he's still really, really fast. And I just think that, you know, Rashford against someone like Samir or Cathcart could be a recipe for disaster. So I can already envisage that happening. I don't want to say it, but I can see that happening, unfortunately. I mean, you've got Jadon Sancho on the bench as well, United. I completely forgot about that. Here's Ismaila Sarr, though. Ismaila Sarr driving forward, trying to make an opening. Oh, Dennis was free on this right-hand side. Ismaila Sarr ignored him. Dennis is free on this right-hand side. Dennis! Emmanuel Dennis! Oh! Oh! So close. So close. He's Cleverley. Back to Dennis. Cleverley whips it in to this far post. Joshua King picks it up on this left-hand side. Joshua King takes on Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Oh! Oh my God. Dennis going close twice there. We have to take them opportunities. But oh my God, Ben Foster's literally knocked out. Who is that on the floor there? Ben Foster goes out to... Oh my God. Literally is end to end at the moment, this game. So Dennis with 2 good opportunities. Then Manchester United on the counter-attack. The ball goes up to Ronaldo. Ben Foster comes flying out and basically, knocks Ronaldo out onto the floor. Blooming hell. That is true. That is true, Caroline. That was progress. Foster. I'll tell you what, Adam, you are a funny guy. Have you ever considered becoming a comedian? You do come out with some funny comments sometimes, Adam. Come on. We're in this game still, just about. Tellez whips the ball in. Pogba in the Watford box. Paul Pogba. Yes, well done. Well done. Here's Ismail Assar driving forward. Oh, what a poor pass that is from Sarr. Sarr again. Back to Ngakia. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Proper end-to-end this game now. Please like the stream as well. Liking the stream really helps us out. Helps boost us up the search engine. So if you could like the stream, that'd be fantastic. Bruno, the long shot there, deflected, goes out for United throw in. Wow, I can't keep up the game at the moment. It's proper end to end. Come on, Watford. It seems like we've definitely upped the tempo since half time. I mean, obviously we've only played about 8 minutes. Here's United though, back out to Pogba. Pogba causing Watford all sorts of trouble. Pogba. Ronaldo goes down in the box. Referee says no penalty. Again, this could be looked at by VAR. Ronaldo is demanding that a penalty is being given here. He's asking the referee why it wasn't a penalty. Again, this could be looked at retrospectively. Can't get that word right, by VAR. But I don't know what's happening because I don't have the commentary on. I think it's being looked at here. Here we go. So the ball goes into the box to Ronaldo. So I think Kamara... Oh, actually, Kamara doesn't win the ball there. This could be a penalty to Manchester United. Ronaldo goes down in the box. Kamara tries to tackle Ronaldo, but actually on the replay I've just watched, Kamara does not get the ball. So this could be a penalty to Manchester United. It's not a penalty. It's not a penalty. Thank God. It's a throw-in to Manchester United. Wow. I'll tell you what, there's been a couple of penalty shouts this game, actually. Here's Fred. Into Pogba. Elanga. Oh! Anthony Elanga shoots wide. Again, probably should have scored. I don't know what's happening. I literally don't know what's happening. They've had about 15 opportunities today, United, and all of them have gone wide. I'm just going to message one of my friends who's a United fan, just something funny. How many of you not scored? Again, basically, Elanga goes round Ben Foster. You'd expect, and this is the opportunity for Dennis. Joshua King into Dennis, straight at De Gea. Come on, Watford. Come on. Here's Matic. Lindelof. Wan-Bissaka. I'm getting a bit stressed now, actually. I mean, I said I wasn't going to get stressed, but actually, you know, nearly 60 minutes gone in this game now, and we're still in the game. And you know, there's always a chance that we can create an opportunity, whether that be via a set piece, a penalty, a corner. You know, there's always a chance. So the longer this game goes on at 0-0, the more nervous I'm going to get. Lovely weather today, though. By the way, really, really sunny, light winds in the UK. Nice temperature. It feels like spring is finally coming, which is nice because, you know, summer's probably my favourite season, but I like spring because it's sunnier, nicer weather. You know. Here's Tellez. Here's Ronaldo. Back to Fred. And it goes out for a Watford goal. No, it doesn't. It stays in play. Never mind. I was about to say it went out for a Watford goal kick, but it stays in play. Sissoko driving forward. Has nowhere to go, really. Plays it straight to Lindelof. All the plays come through Alex Tellez today, by the way, on this left-hand side. Here's Fred. Back to Tellez. Bruno turns. Foster, that's yours, mate. Yeah, there you go. No penalty, exactly. Yeah, as Adam says, all we need is one good chance on the counter. I think we've had a couple of chances today already, to be honest. You know, Dylan Francis says, lol, we're certainly getting the luck we need. I'd say yes, but equally, I want that goal. I want to go 1-0 up. You know, I don't think we've ever beaten United at Old Trafford. We've definitely never done the double over Manchester United, which is an option today. What I find crazy is, you know, under Roy at home, we've been absolutely shite. However, away from home, a draw against Burnley, a win against Villa, currently drawing with United. Away from home, I don't know what it is, but we've been all right. But here's Joshua King, one-on-one. He's come inside. Out to Ismail Assar. He slows the game down. That's the attack ruin. What a waste of time that was. Joshua King was one-on-one with Varane. Here's Sarr, though. Ismail Assar drives in. Kamara. Oh my God. Oh my God. We're wasting these opportunities. Frustrating. We've had opportunities to get into this game now. Here's Ronaldo on this left-hand side. Ronaldo into Pogba, causing us all sorts of problems. Paul Pogba. No foul, says the ref. Play on. Here's Dennis. Back with Pogba. Alanga. Bruno, still Bruno. Oh, Ronaldo! I can't believe he's not scored. I can't believe it. An open goal for Ronaldo and he's not scored. Just put us out of our misery. Literally, I cannot believe they've not scored today. Oh my God. I'll tell you what, I reckon the luck is on our side. They've had so many opportunities. Who was it earlier? Francis. We're certainly getting the luck we need. I reckon, Francis, we're going to win this game. Substitution for Manchester United. Fred's coming off. An attacking substitution. Jadon Sancho is coming on. Jadon Sancho, obviously formerly of Watford. I tweeted out on the Watford Way earlier, actually, Jadon Sancho talking about his time at Watford. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What the bloody hell is Roy Hodgson doing? Ken Sema and Kabasele. Is he having a laugh? Is he having a bloody laugh? So Joshua King is coming off, not for João Pedro, for Ken Sema, which is just taking the piss, to be honest. So Ken Sema's coming on, and Kabasele is coming on for Ngakia. What the bloody hell is Roy Hodgson doing? Are you actually joking? Oh my God. Yeah, I thought Roy was deluded. I thought he's an idiot, but I didn't know he was that much of an idiot. We've got João Pedro, Cucho Hernandez on the bench. And instead, he decides to bring on Ken Sema. Yes, Ken Sema. And Christian Kabasele. Brilliant. So I presume Dennis has gone up front. Sema's probably on the left. And Sarr probably stays on the right-hand side. This is why we're going to get relegated. This is the exact reason. And here's United on the ball. Sorry about my reaction to them substitutions, but I just think it's disgraceful. Awful. Here we go. Ball's whipped in. Ronaldo heads on. Ben Foster easily claims that. Very, very weak header there by Ronaldo. I don't think a back five. Maybe when we're defending, it'll be a back five, Adam. But when we actually have possession of the ball, I think it would still revert to a 4-3-3. Hopefully. Here's Imran Loser. Dennis driving forward here. Still Dennis. Still Dennis. Dennis the Menace. Here's Loser. Forces a save out of De Gea, just not powerful enough, really. Yeah, I agree, Caroline. Really negative. As Riven says, shocking substitutions. Adam says, stupid Roy parking the bus. If we're being realistic, a draw is a good result, right? However, we need the 3 points. We need the 3 points. So there's two options, right? You can either park the bus as is done and be negative, or you can go, you can make attacking substitutions and really go for the game, but leave yourself susceptible at the back. And Roy Hodgson's obviously taken the former option and gone more defensive. Corner for Manchester United results in nothing. Ismaila Sarr plays the ball out to Loser. Well done, Loser. Here we go. Here we go. Ismaila Sarr. Out to Sema. Sema. Oh my God. He passes it backwards. He passes it backwards. He literally could have drove forward and made an opportunity for us, but he's gone backwards. Exactly, Adam. We need to win. We need to win. You know, regardless of who we're actually coming up against, whether it be City, Norwich, Palace, whoever, United like today, I want to go for the 3 points every game. I can't be going, oh, you know, we'll sit back, we'll take the draw, we'll take the 1-1, we'll take the 0-0. I want the 3 points. Go and get the winning goal. You know, I could understand it if we was 1-0 up, then fair enough to sit back, you know, try and defend for our lives. But we're not even 1-0 up. It's currently 0-0, and, you know, Roy Hodgson's decided to make these stupid substitutions. I don't understand. Ken Sema, it's just rubbish. It's just awful. Just negative. It's exactly what I expect from a 74-year-old manager. Just negative tactics. Not progressive in the slightest. Jadon Sancho's on for United now, by the way, if you didn't know that already. And they you know, United have made a progressive substitution. They've taken off a midfielder and they've brought on a winger. We've taken off a striker and brought on Ken Sema. So that tells you all you need to know. Oh my God. Pogba, again, should have scored. I can't believe United haven't scored a goal. That had Ben Foster scrambling there. I'm stressed, man. This doesn't do my mental health any good. This. We've got Arsenal next week at home. Looking forward to that. Obviously, if you do see me at home games, I'm in the upper Graham Taylor stand, so I usually have a wander around and chat to. I like talking to people. So if you do see me, feel free to say hello. I'll be happy to chat with you. But yeah, Arsenal next week. That's tough. Then we've got Everton. I think after that, haven't we? It just doesn't get any easier. I mean, that Everton game is massive anyway. Every game is massive. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Every game is massive now. You know, at the start of the season, you'd go, "Oh, the Norwich game is massive." You know, the Leeds game is massive. You know, every game, whether it's Liverpool, City, United, Brighton, it's now massive. We need to get the 3 points in every game. And ultimately, Roy Hodgson is assuming that we won't concede a goal today by the substitutions he's made. He's hoping we'll nick the draw and he'll see that as a good result. But it could go the wrong way and we could lose the game because of his negativity. But he could prove himself right. I don't know. We've still got 20 minutes left to play here at Manchester United. 70 minutes gone. Just about 69 minutes. 0-0. Josh says, Roy making us play negative football. I can't recollect how many times I've said the word negative today, but it is negative. If João Pedro's fit and ready to play, I can't see a reason why he wouldn't bring João Pedro on. He would offer so much to that attack that we've not had today. It's just baffling, and really is a baffling decision. Dear. Really is baffling. I don't understand the substitution personally, but you know, unless Roy Hodgson agrees to come on here and explain why he does certain things, then you know, we'll never know, will we? So. So United still on the ball here. Pogba. Watford just about to get it away. Imran Loser turns. Oh, Loser. What a good bit of play that is. He had about 5 United players around him. He uses his low centre of gravity just to swivel away. Superb. Josh says we need a spark, but when we counter-attack, we just track back when it gets hard. I think the players are just told to play that way, Josh. I don't think the players want to play this way. You know, under Zisco, under Ranieri, you know, we scored lots of goals, but Roy, he just, I don't have the words for it really. It's just negativity. Just negative football, negative tactics. His press conferences are dull. He attacks the fans. He attacks journalists. You know, he's not really made a connection with the fans at all. You know, at least Zisco had a connection with the fans. Ranieri had a connection with the fans. You know, Hodgson doesn't have that at all, does he? And here we go. 2 more Manchester United substitutions. I'm sorry to say, but Marcus Rashford is coming on as well as Luke Shaw. So it'll probably be Shaw for Telles, which is a straight swap. I'd assume that's just because Shaw's, you know, good at crossing, and you know they're hoping to get a few more crosses into the box of Pogba and Ronaldo. And Rashford will probably come on for Anthony Elanga. But again, you know, Ralph's making his substitutions early, and we have made our substitutions, but we've brought on Ken Sema and Kabasele. We're so deep as well at the moment. It's so poor. You need to get Roy on here, James. To be honest, Caroline, I don't think the club would allow it. I think Watford would probably look at my they'd probably go through my channel, look at my previous videos and go, that James is a bit negative, isn't he? Let's not allow Roy on here. I'd love to do a player interview though, that like especially looking to next season. I don't think this season is probably the right time, but when the channel grows and we have more viewers, subscribers, I think next season hopefully. I've been talking to a few academy players who are interested, so I think next season that's something we could potentially explore. But Ronaldo again heads over. He's had about 6 headers today, Ronaldo, and they've all been on target and not good enough. All they've gone over the bar. Looks like that come off Kamara actually. That should really be a United corner. So here we go. Luke Shaw and Marcus Rashford coming on for United. Let's see who they're replacing. So Luke Shaw is coming on for Alex Telles, which is what I predicted. Just a like-for-like substitution, really. There, left back for a left back, and Marcus Rashford, I'd say would be coming on for Anthony Elanga. Is that the case? No, Matic. Matic off, Rashford on. So Fred's come off, Matic has come off. Pogba really is the only midfielder on the pitch now. So that's literally Manchester United. All their attackers are on the pitch now. So if they can't score, then it's obviously our lucky day. But it's just a bit worrying. It really is. Okay, 74 minutes gone here at Old Trafford. Here's Cleverly. Sissoko. Loser drives forward. Gives the ball away unnecessarily there, Loser. Come on, Roy. Bring on João Pedro. That's what we all want. No, literally, Adam. United do not have a. They've only got Paul Pogba on the pitch to play in midfield, which is mental. Obviously, Fernandes probably can drop deeper, but he's not an out-and-out centre midfielder, Bruno Fernandes, by any means. Here's Wan-Bissaka. Good pass. Here come United. Here's Shaw. Shaw whips it in. Just wide there by Aaron Wan-Bissaka. So for context, on the pitch at the moment, you've got Rashford, Sancho, Elanga, Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes, and Paul Pogba. That's 6 attacking players who can all score a wonder goal, pretty much. And it's still 0-0. So I think we've done a good job. But I still like the win. I'd still like the 3 points, obviously. I'm getting a bit fidgety now. I need a stress ball. I do have a stress ball behind me somewhere, but I'm not exactly sure where it is. Go on, Cleverly. Get stuck in, mate. Oh, dear. Here's Bruno Fernandes. Shoots. Blocked by Samir. Great block. That would be going in if he didn't block that. So really, really important interception there by Samir. Superb. Been the best centre-back at the club since he's come in. Alongside Cathcart. I'd say Samir probably just edges Cathcart. Especially because he's left-footed as well. Ball's whipped in. Here's Cleverly. Hoofs it clear. No one there to pick it up for Watford because we're sitting so deep. There's, when we hoof it up the pitch, there's no one there to hold up the ball whatsoever. Yeah, exactly. Even if Shao come on now, Adam, it's too late because 15 minutes to get into a game. It's just not enough time. If I was a player, if I was a Premier League player, I'd probably want half an hour at least just to get up to speed, which is why it's always difficult as a substitute. Roy Hodgson is having a discussion there. I don't know if he is planning something. It looks like someone might be coming on for Watford. They are having a little bit of a talk on the bench. 20 attempts for United today, 3 of them on target. That's poor. That is poor. And they've been good. They've been good chances as well. They've all, you know, half of them have probably been clear-cut chances. I'd love to see the expected goals for United this game. It must be 5 or 6. There's a good account on Twitter called the XG Philosophy, and after each Premier League game, they'll tweet out the expected goals. So if you are interested in that, make sure to go and follow that account. Come on, Watford. We've had no attacking threat for about an hour, but we're still in this, just about. Here's Sancho on this left-hand side, into Pogba. Rashford to Luke Shaw, looking to get the cross in. Goes over everyone. Referee's blown up for a foul here. Good position again for United to whip a ball in. So Sema fouling the United player. They've got free kick on the edge of our box. I'd be so gutted to lose this late on. And this is why playing so negatively is annoying, because if you do finish, if the game finishes 0-0, then great. But there's 10 minutes to go and they could score 3 goals, United. So here we go. Fernandes is over it. Shaw whips it in. Just wide. Just wide. Oh my God. Oh my God. You would not believe it. You would not believe what Roy's just done. He's taken off cleverly, which is fine. But he's bringing on Kuchka. Oh my God. This is dreadful. I don't know. Is it just me? Is it just me who wants us to actually play with a bit of positivity? It seems like I'm the only Watford fan who wants João Pedro on. So he's brought on Kuchka. So the 3 substitutions Watford have made, and that's our final substitution, by the way, is Kuchka, Sema, and Kabasele, which is just ridiculous. So not one attacking substitution there, really. Roy would probably argue Sema's an attacking substitution, but I'd argue not. I'd argue he's a defensive substitution. Here's Sissoko. Ismail Assar drives forward. He makes a good run. Oh, here's Dennis. Sissoko. Loser. We're going backwards, boys. Let's go up the pitch. Let's go up the pitch. Oh, my God. Go away, Cathcart, you useless idiot. Oh, I can't believe this. I need to stand up. I need to stand up. Do you like my t-shirt, by the way? It's lovely. Oh, dear. Yeah, I don't know what the matter is with João Pedro, Caroline. I don't know if I think Roy just doesn't fancy him. I think when Roy first arrived, Pedro was benched, and then he started, and then he got a mysterious injury, and now he's back, but he's not going to play today at all. I don't like it. I don't like it. And there's 90 minutes to go. If United score and they win the game, I blame Roy, because ultimately he's made the substitutions. He's decided to sit back and soak up the pressure. It's his fault. It's his responsibility. That's where I'm at. So for me now, I'm just hoping for the draw now. We've not had any attacking threat really for an hour. have we? If we're being honest. So let's just hope for the 0-0. Take it, move on. Arsenal. I'd say Arsenal's probably harder than United at the moment. I think Arsenal have such a good, the players have such a chemistry with each other at the moment. The fans are right behind the team. Arteta's got them playing really good football. So I'd say Arsenal's probably harder than United, to be honest. And we've got them at home next week. Here's Kuchka driving forward. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Here's Kuchka. Oh, he's dreadful. He's actually dreadful. I'm fed up of this now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What on earth is he doing? So he's driving forward, Kuchka. You're not watching the game. He's driving forward. He's got two options. He's got Dennis in space, and if he passes to Dennis, Dennis would be one-on-one with the defender. Instead, he passes it out to the left and gives United possession. And he obviously chooses the left option. Because why wouldn't he? Because he's useless. I honestly think sometimes Roy Hodgson's trying to sabotage the club. I don't know what is wrong with him. Yeah, they're going to be ready in about 10 minutes with him. I'm looking forward to them. Once the game's finished, they should be ready. So yeah. Come on, Watford. 6 minutes to go of normal time now. 84 minutes gone here at Old Trafford. Good defending there. Kuchka's faffing about with it. Oh my goodness. Bloody hell, ref, it's a foul. Here's Loser. Out to Kamara. I'm getting frustrated now. It's too stressful. I was hoping for a nice day today. I was thinking, win the match, have some chicken burgers. I'm off to the cinema later. I mean, if you are joining the stream, you're probably thinking, why is this Watford fan so negative? Oh my God. We've actually had good opportunities in this game. Here's Ronaldo. Still Ronaldo. Still Ronaldo. Kuchka just about gets the ball. Wow, it's so end-to-end. Oh, for God's sake. For God's sake. What's Kuchka's problem? Is he doing this deliberately? That's Foster's ball. He's clumsy, he's slow, his passing's dreadful. He's just, I literally don't know why managers keep picking him. We've had Zisco pick him, we've had Ranieri pick him, Hodgson's picking him. He must be doing something right that I'm not seeing. I'm not a football expert, right? And he must be doing something, he must be contributing something, because otherwise he wouldn't keep getting picked, surely. Unless I'm just an idiot. Oh. It's a United goal kick. 4 minutes left. I think, Josh, you've summed it up pretty much right there. He has the right ideas. He gets himself up the pitch, but he can't decide what pass to make to save his life. I think you're absolutely spot on there, Josh. What Kuchka is a physical player. That's all he is. He offers a physical presence. He'll win some tackles. He'll drive up the pitch. But apart from that, he's useless. He literally doesn't offer anything else apart from that. He's such a he's the most one-dimensional player I've seen. He doesn't have any agility. He doesn't have any pace. Here's Jadon Sancho going around Craig Cathcart. Sancho loses the ball. Good play there by Watford, actually. Straight back to Varane, though. Thank you for watching me for the past hour and a half, guys. Much appreciated. If you do enjoy my commentary, if you do enjoy the videos and the streams, please subscribe to the channel. That'd be much appreciated. And trying to hit 600 subscribers by my birthday, which is exactly, well, not exactly, just under a month from today. So yeah, if you could subscribe, that would be much appreciated. They're just showing the Watford fans on camera here. Credit to them for travelling all the way up to Manchester to watch this nonsense. But at the moment, 88 minutes gone. We've not conceded. Hopefully I've not jinxed us there, but we haven't conceded. United have had about 25 shots. They should have scored about 6 of them. I literally don't know how Roy's got away with it today. So lucky. I mean, the game's not over yet, obviously, but he's really got away with not conceding 6 goals. Thoughts on Sar's contribution this afternoon? I think he's been our best attacking threat, Caroline. Obviously, I want more from him, but I'm not going to blame Sar for the performance. I think he's been as good as everyone else has been, really. I just hope we can hold on to the draw because that's, you know, it's 0-0. We've not attacked for about 2 hours, so yeah, I'm just hoping for the 0-0. Don't worry. I'm sure I haven't jinxed it. Jadon Sancho going close there, just over the bar. That was going right for that top right-hand corner. I don't think there'll be much added time either, actually. I think there might only be a couple of minutes added time. Yeah, just over the bar there from Jadon Sancho. About that much. Three minutes added on, says Patrick. Here we go. Okay, this is it. 3 minutes. Can we hold on for the draw, basically? That's all this game's turned into. Can we hold on to a 0-0? I feel like we're West Brom or Burnley. Like, I really didn't want Watford to resort to these sort of tactics, but we have done. Here we go. Ben Foster hoofs it up the pitch. 2 minutes left to play here at Old Trafford. They're committing a lot of players forward. Here's Jadon Sancho once again. Sancho looking for an opening. Here's Pogba. They look shattered, the United players. Rashford. Pogba. Shaw whips it in. Back with Wan-Bissaka. Watford clear. A minute and a half to go here at Old Trafford. Here we go. This is crunch time now. I'm nervous. Pogba. Shaw. Sancho. Rashford. Sancho. Rashford driving at Cathcart. Trying to get a shot away. He can't. Sancho. Oh no. Fernandes. Pogba. Fernandes. Looking for an opening. Rashford. Shaw. It's all Manchester United at the moment. Varane, 1 minute to go. Fernandes has a shot from range. Foster straight into his arms. And that should be the game. That should be the game. Take your time, Ben. Take your time. That should be the game. "30 seconds to go. Loser. Kamara. Kuchka. Kuchka loses the ball again. Watford drive up the pitch. Ismail Assar shoots. Oh my God. And that should be the game there. There's literally about 5 seconds to go. Assar was so close at the end there. And that's the game, 0-0. We'll bring Callum in now to discuss the game very briefly before we head off. 0-0. Very briefly, my thoughts on the game. I'm happy with the actual end result. I'm just not happy how we got there. I'd like to see a bit more positivity from Roy's tactics. João Pedro on maybe. Cucho Hernandez on. Instead, Kuchka come on. Sema come on. Cabasele come on. That's not the philosophy I want to see from my Watford side. However, I'm proud of the team for getting a draw. We've not lost to United in the league this season. 4 points from United from 2 games is superb. A win and a draw. Another clean sheet for the boys. Arsenal next Saturday. I definitely think there's lots of positive to take. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy. We could have won it right at the end there with Sarr. But I'm happy. I'm content with that. Callum, we'll come to you now. Obviously, Watford got the draw in the end. Obviously, I wasn't happy with the substitutions Roy made. But actually, looking at the end result, that is a good result for Watford, isn't it?
And breathe. Those last few minutes were, those last few minutes were very pressurizing on my heart. I couldn't take that. It was just all Manchester United there that properly pressurized us and pinned us down, and then Sarr was right at the end there, missed that chance. But really good result. I am proud of the boys for getting a 0-0 draw against a UCL contending side. And of course, that's so Watford of us, to get a decent result against a side of this caliber, and then of course getting smashed 4-1 by a mid-table side. But hey, I think probably less about that the better. But anyway, I think for me, who's my man of the match for me? Who's your man of the match, James?
Well, just looking in chat, Rudy saying Sissoko done really well. BJ saying Samir was amazing. I thought Samir made some really crucial tackles in that game. Josh says man of the match Sissoko, in my opinion. Rudy says loser was brilliant in midfield. Lots of shouts for Sissoko, Samir. It's probably between them two. Who would you go with?
That's what I'm thinking. Well, I think our midfield was quite solid today as well. I think Lauza was very decent. I quite liked him. He was decent. Sissoko as well. He was in and everywhere across the pitch. You could see him in defence, in midfield, also even driving up to go near amongst the attack and passing it over to the wide players. So he's also a very good shout. I think if it was me and I'd probably pick Sissoko as my man of the match. Sissoko or Lauza. It'd be hard between them two. Luzer's a decent shout, I'd say. Yeah, he's been decent for us in midfield. That game.
It's probably between Sissoko and Loser for me. I'm probably going to go with Loser just because I thought we was dreadful going forward today, but I did think he was the link between the defence and the attack. Cleverly was just poor as he has been in the last couple of weeks, but Loser was a standout player for me. He didn't look out of place on the pitch at all. So you've gone with Sissoko. I'll probably go with Imran. Loser. Callum, before we go, thank you for coming on once again. Has that given you any more confidence, going into the relegation battle, a draw at Old Trafford? We beat United earlier in the season. We're unbeaten against them in 2 games now, which is crazy. Considering the quality they've got. Are you feeling more positive now after that awful result against Crystal Palace? And it makes you think, why couldn't we have played like that at home against Crystal Palace? It's just, it's very frustrating. Very different performances, week in, week out.
It's crazy, isn't it? Like it's our consistency is just everywhere. It's just all over the shop, really. I mean, we can we can play like that against the top 4 side, why couldn't we play against that against Crystal Palace, who are nowhere near the top flight? So I don't know how we got smashed like we did. We just didn't turn up on that at the Vic. And yeah, I mean, against Arsenal, the game I'm going to for the first time in about 2 months.
Hopefully we'll see you there as well, Callum. Hopefully.
Oh, let's hope. Yeah, hopefully we can replicate a performance like we did today. And it shows there, like Sarr, when he broke through in those last few minutes, even though you missed the chance, it shows, we can unlock some serious attacking talent. And those substitutions, I'm sorry, right? I'm sure it solidified us a bit. I wasn't a fan of them, though. I don't know why Kuki came on. I don't know why Sema came on as well. We had Hal Pedro, who was screaming for in the chat to come on. Didn't make an impact. Didn't even come on. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know what Roy's initial plans were there. But, hey, we held on. We got the point. That's all that matters. And even though I do think relegation is bound for us, that is still big for us. And actually, I'm just going to check now because I have my iPad. Right,
does anyone know what the Burnley game ended at, by the way? The last time?
That's what I was going to check. Yeah, Crystal Palace won, Burnley won.
Is that full time?
That's the final result. Well? That's the full-time result. Yeah, we've got Newcastle 2, Brentford 0. Big result for them. They move it to 14th now, I believe.
I'm actually happy with that because Brentford are being drawn into the relegation battle now, which I think is key for us. If we can, drag Leeds in, drag Brentford in, I think that's going to be a real battle come, obviously, the end of the season.
Definitely, yeah. And I feel like Leeds as well, they're slipping down the table. Obviously got thumped today by Spurs 4-0 and then got thumped by Liverpool a few days after that 6-0. So Bielsa, his job's under pressure, I think.
Well, that just before we go, I wouldn't say an exclusive, but just before we come on air, The Athletic actually published an article saying Bielsa's future is really under threat today. He could be sacked today from Leeds, which is very, very interesting. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. But as you say, Leeds are leaking goals. Literally, they're conceding 3, 4, 5, even 6 goals a game at the moment. So if you think we're doing bad,
to have a look at Leeds.
Look at Leeds. Yeah. Roy solidified us. I've got to give Roy credit. Our away form has improved drastically. A draw against Burnley, a win against Villa, a draw against United. We all would have taken that. I think the key for me is, Callum, the away form being good is fantastic, but we need to replicate that at home. I don't know whether, the pressure of being at home and the fans at home gets to the players. I don't know if you have an explanation for why we are so bad at home, because it's frustrating that we can go away to big teams like United and put on a performance like that. And then we play Brighton, Norwich, Palace at home and we get thumped. I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, it's weird because it should be the opposite. Surely, if you're at home, it makes you feel at home. It feels like you have the support behind you to really go and get a result. Whilst you're away, you have such a big crowd of opposition fans around you that are properly pressurizing you. And sure, maybe you could argue that that gives them more willpower to try and get more of a result. But I thought if you're at home, you should feel more at ease to play some more passes. And actually, to be fair, that kind of contradicts itself in a way because maybe they're feeling too at ease and they're not trying as well as much at home because that at Vicarage Road they've and they play the passes they're probably a bit more lackadaisically as what they do away because at away they want to impress the away fans and obviously surprise the home fans as well that of the opposition fans. So I don't know, it's weird, it really is weird, but I hope to God against Arsenal we don't have a result like we did at Crystal Palace our last home game. So I can hope so. I'm going to be there, so hopefully that's a lucky charm. So yeah,
what was the last game you went to? Did we win the last game you attended?
It was the Spurs game, last minute, literal last second heartbreak. Sanchez header.
That was New Year's Day, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then it's my first game back, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to start. If you guys do see me around, if you guys are in the chat and you do go to that game against Arsenal, if you do see me around, don't be afraid to say hi. I'll probably have my camera on me quite a lot, so I'm going to be looking for fans, to give me some thoughts on the game, to be posted on my Instagram stories, to make a few TikToks as well. So yeah, if you do see me around, I'll be in and around the stadium. So if you do see me, make sure you come and say hi, and I'll be happy to see you. I'll probably meet up with James as well if you're going to the game, I believe, aren't you?
I certainly am. Yeah, every home game. I don't know why I still do it, but I will be there. Yes.
Yeah, so I'm sure if you see James, he'll be more than happy to say hi to you as well. But yeah, I'll be in and around the stadium. give me a shout. And if you want to be on my channel, if you want to be on my pages, then just let me know and I'll get your thoughts on the game.
Pleasure, Callum. Thank you very much. Thank you everyone for watching it as well. Really do appreciate it. Great stream again as always. Really do enjoy chatting to you. To everyone who watches, I appreciate you taking the time to watch me on here as well. I appreciate Callum for coming on to make sure you go and check out his Instagram page at the Hornets House. Please subscribe to the Watford Way. We'll be providing you with more content over the coming weeks as we lead up to the end of the season, where we will ultimately find out if Watford will get relegated from the Premier League. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, comment down below your thoughts on the game, and I'll see you very, very soon as we lead up to the Arsenal game next Saturday. Pleasure once again. I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye.